The setting was an old library, tucked away in a quiet corner dedicated to philosophy. Here, the story of how language governs our thoughts and perceptions unfolds in a curious tale. One day, a young student named Erica noticed an old book stacked discreetly in the corner. The title read, "The Quest for Linguistic Philosophy," and it almost seemed to invite her to open it. Fascinated, she started reading aloud from the first page. What would one feel or think if words did not exist? Just then, the lights flickered, and an enigmatic old man appeared before her, smiling mysteriously. "I am Ludwig Wittgenstein," he introduced himself, "and I'll reveal to you the secrets of language." Startled, yet intrigued, Erica listened carefully as he began. "Erica," he asked, "when you hear the word tree, what do you imagine?" "Well, a real tree, like one you'd find in a forest or garden," she replied confidently. "But if I didn't know what tree meant, it would only be a sound, wouldn't it? When we understand something, it's because we know the meaning behind the words we hear. Language acts as a bridge, letting us connect with objects and ideas." Erica thought about this. So we can only know things through language? The old man nodded, continuing, "Exactly. Say someone tells you, 'I'm in pain.' You try to understand their suffering through their words. But you're not actually feeling their pain. Words are just the tools we use to share such experiences." Still puzzled, Erica asked, "But why is language so important? Isn't it just a way to communicate?" Laughing, he replied, "Human beings use language to divide the world into pieces and make sense of it. When we judge things as good or bad, it's through the framework of language that shapes how we see and act. Language has the power to shape not only our thoughts and values but, sometimes, reality itself." Listening to him, Erica began to grasp the profound nature of linguistic philosophy. The world that could be transformed by a single word was something beyond mere definitions. It held a mysterious depth. Erica continued reading the old book, realizing just how deeply words influence us. She remembered the final piece of advice he gave: to understand language is to understand oneself. This thought lingered within her, sparking a realization of the importance of linguistic philosophy, a realization that would guide her for the rest of her life. Erica spent hours delving into the mysteries of language with the old man, Wittgenstein. He posed questions about the strange relationship between words and reality. "Erica, what do you think truth means?" he suddenly asked. "Truth?" she replied, "It's what's correct about something, isn't it?" But he swiftly countered her answer. "Then if I say, there's a ghost in this room, what determines whether that's true or not?" Erica paused, unsure. "Well, it depends. On whether there actually is a ghost?" The old man shook his head slowly. "Maybe. But how we believe or understand statements like 'there's a ghost here' depends on our culture, our beliefs, and the framework of language we were raised in. Truth is often just the story we agree upon." To Erica, this was an entirely new perspective. She had never considered that what she believed to be truth depended on language and background. So language only seems to tell us the truth? Is that just an illusion? She asked. "In a way, yes," he replied. "But using words is still important because it's how we talk about the world and deepen our understanding of one another. Still, we must be cautious. Words are merely tools, not absolute truth itself. Believing words to be truth itself, that's where misunderstanding begins." Erica stood quietly, her mind echoing with his words. She began to see that her assumptions about truth rested on layers of perspective and interpretation behind the language she used. As she was about to leave, Wittgenstein softly imparted one last piece of wisdom. "Remember, Erica, language is nothing more than a game we play to shape our world. And the rules of this game can change over time. That's why understanding language deeply means understanding the essence of humanity. As long as you pursue this, you'll feel the influence of language extending into everything." Erica nodded solemnly as she pushed open the library's heavy doors. At that moment, a new determination sparked within her. She wanted to live beyond the confines of language and, at the same time, make it her ally, to see the world more freely, more richly. That night, Erica's journey began. It was a journey that would lead her deeper into the mysteries of language, helping her to look into her life with clarity and gain a new, expansive way of seeing the world.